Hello everyone, today I'd like to talk about an unusual nut, the pistachio. What's so unusual about it, you might ask? Have you ever wondered why almost all the pistachios you buy are in an open shell? I never thought about it until I started delving deeper into this topic. And that's not all. Pistachios can be poisonous, potentially causing immense harm to the body. But it's not all so straightforward. Watch the video until the end and learn the whole truth about pistachios. Enjoy watching. Let's start from the beginning. Yes, right from the 7th millennium BC, Western Asia. From modern-day Syria to Afghanistan, that's where this remarkable nut was first valued and revered. It was considered a symbol of wealth, prosperity, and fertility. The ruler of the ancient Arabian kingdom of Sheba, Queen of Sheba, whose visit to Jerusalem is described in the oldest work, the Bible, adorned pistachios. She particularly esteemed them for their delicate creamy taste and nutritional value. She even issued a decree that only people of royal blood could consume these wonderful nuts. Commoners were not even allowed to grow pistachio trees. Then, pistachios made their way to Italy. Well, only after a few thousand years, to be precise, to ancient Rome. Emperor Vitellius brought the nuts from Syria. In southern Europe, pistachios successfully acclimated and became a popular treat among people from the higher castes. To back up my words, let me show you a Roman 5th century cookbook, where this nut is an ingredient. You don't understand what's written here? It seems I even showed you the wrong picture. Here, this looks more like a recipe. Somewhere here, you can see the word pistachio, the translation of which is obvious. But it's not Italy or even the countries of Western Asia that are the main suppliers of pistachios today. In the 1920s, an American plant explorer named William Whitehouse went to Persia and brought back to America one very important seed. Well, it's not quite correct to say that. He brought back a whole 22 pounds of individually selected pistachios. But only one seed proved successful for further breeding and cultivation. Just one! Can you imagine that? And what if the seed had not been fertile? California, with its sunny, dry climate and moderately cold winters, was chosen for planting orchards. This region is optimal for pistachio trees, and so began the commercial production of pistachios on a large scale. Now, America is the main supplier of this nut to all countries of the world. More than 70% of the world's pistachio production belongs to America. Let's now look at the journey of this green nut from a seed to its appearance on store shelves. First, of course, a seed is selected. It is chosen based on certain characteristics: color, size, smell, and freshness. For example, a perfect candidate might be a light green, large, fresh pistachio with a pronounced nutty aroma. Only a quality seed will sprout. Then, the pistachio is planted in the ground. Here, the soil plays a significant role. Clay and sandy surfaces with good drainage, which can quickly remove excess moisture, are suitable. Pistachio trees do not tolerate water stagnation. Then, of course, the tree itself grows, and only after 5 to 7 years does it begin to bear its first fruits. By the way, initially, like other crops, pistachio trees are covered with beautiful flowers, and only then do the nuts appear. Look at these colorful buds. Pistachios ripen once a year in the autumn. They are harvested using special machines or by hand. Usually, the harvesting process occurs at night. This is because the pistachio tree emits substances during the day that are toxic to humans. That's what I mean when I said that pistachios can be poisonous. Gotcha, didn't I? Of course, the nut undergoes drying and processing, is packaged, and sent to store shelves. Have you noticed that only pistachios with open shells make it to the shelves? Why is that? I tried to figure out this question, and here's how it works. After harvest, pistachios are specifically sorted into open and closed ones. Open ones are considered the most delicious as they retain their freshness and natural taste without any additional processing. The kernel of such nuts splits the shell on its own during ripening, so producers also call these pistachios natural or naturally opening nuts. They are usually left raw as they already have a rich flavor and don't require additives. But with closed fruits, it's much more complicated. They are first dried, then cracked open using special machines, sorted, roasted, salted, or seasoned with other spices. So all pistachios reach us on the shelves open, even though many were harvested in a completely different form. Now that you know these facts, don't be surprised that raw pistachios sometimes cost more than roasted or salted ones. This nut goes through a very long and complex journey before being eaten. For instance, there's an apple tree growing near my house. I don't know if someone planted it there, it's just been growing here for many decades. Maybe it appeared randomly? Seems like a wild tree. Do pistachios grow in the wild? Can anyone boast of looking at a pistachio tree from their window just as I look at my apple tree? I found the answer. Yes, these trees can grow in the wild, and they do in Central and South Asia, the Middle East, the Mediterranean, and North America, in all these regions. Here's what it looks like. A small bush, small fruits, probably not very rich in flavor. So, what would we do without pistachio farms? By the way, if you think pistachios are only meant to be eaten, I'm sorry to disappoint you. Oil is made from this nut, which is widely used in cosmetics, medicine, aromatherapy, and even in everyday life for making paints. But let's not get into the details. After all, the theme of our channel is food. So let's show you this, and also this. You get the idea, right? Pistachios can be consumed not only in their pure form, but also as part of various dishes. My favorite is a puff pastry rolled with pistachio raspberry flavor. Delicious. By the way, pistachios are very beneficial. I know at least 4 reasons why you should include these nuts in your daily diet. The first and obvious one, they are very rich in various beneficial vitamins and minerals. There are over 30 of them: phosphorus, magnesium, iron, copper, potassium, thiamine, vitamins B, E, H. This is a huge benefit to the body. Thus, pistachios positively affect the nervous and immune systems, bones and connective tissues, and maintain the health of skin, hair, and nails. Here are a few interesting facts. A 3.5-ounce serving of pistachios fully covers the body's daily requirement for vitamin B6. 2 ounces of pistachios contain more potassium than a large banana, and as much fiber as 3.5 ounces of cooked broccoli. Out of the ½ ounce of fat and 3.5 ounces of pistachios, only 1/100th of an ounce is saturated and harmful to health. The rest are polyunsaturated and monounsaturated fats, which protect the heart among other things. However, don't overindulge in this product, as all nuts are quite high in calories, and nutritionists even advise eating no more than 1 ounce of this nut per day. Despite this, pistachios can be a faithful ally in losing weight or maintaining a healthy weight. Research has shown that these nuts have been beneficial for creating a feeling of fullness and its prolonged retention. This is due to the fact that pistachios are rich in fiber, protein, and healthy fats which help control appetite. Additionally, the need to chew nuts can contribute to longer meal times and an enhanced feeling of fullness. It's also recommended to buy pistachios in the shell, not shelled. A study involving 140 students showed interesting results. The respondents were divided into 2 groups. One was given pistachios in the shell, and the other shelled. In the end, the first group consumed an average of 125 calories, while the second consumed an average of 211. This means that consuming pistachios in the shell reduced the total number of calories consumed by 41%. So if you love pistachios, love cracking them too. However, this product is a real treasure for the mind and body. Firstly, pistachios are a source of quick and high-quality energy. Rich in healthy fats, carbohydrates, and proteins, they are quickly processed by the body, providing it with energy for an extended period. This is especially valuable for athletes and generally for anyone who leads an active lifestyle. The energy you get from pistachios will help you stay in shape longer and cope with physical exertion. These nuts also contain amino acids necessary for muscle recovery and growth, which is especially important after intense workouts. And what about the mind? As I mentioned earlier, these nuts contain B vitamins. They are especially important for mental work. They help improve brain function, focus on tasks, and increase concentration levels. So, if you need to prepare for an exam or deal with a large amount of work, pistachios can be your faithful helpers. In short, this isn't just a tasty snack, it's a real nutritious cocktail that helps your body and brain work at full capacity. Pistachios also surpass other nuts in their impact on cardiovascular health. Thanks to their high vitamin E content, they protect our cells from stress that can lead to serious diseases, such as atherosclerosis. These powerful antioxidants help maintain healthy hearts and blood vessels. And that's not all. Pistachios are rich in unsaturated fats, which help lower blood cholesterol levels. This is important because high levels of bad cholesterol increase the risk of cardiovascular diseases. Including these nuts in your diet is a tasty and simple way to keep this risk under control. No wonder pistachios have become real star among nuts. Their unique combination of healthy fats, proteins, vitamins, and minerals makes them an ideal choice for those striving for a healthy lifestyle. So, when you reach for the next packet of pistachios, remember that you're not just enjoying a tasty snack, you're taking care of your health. Okay, let me tell you about another interesting property of pistachios. Well, not exactly a property, but it can definitely be useful for you, especially if you are a creative person. Ready? You can use the shells of these nuts for your crafts. For example, to make such an unusual money tree. Wire a few shells, glue some kind of base platform, a little effort, and voila! An original decor or gift is ready. You can also make such an original lamp. Just cover a regular lamp with pistachio shells. When you turn it on, you'll get a unique light pattern. Just be careful. Use a lamp that doesn't heat up during operation. Vases, candle holders, paintings, mosaics, jewelry, anything can be created using shells. All you need is a bit of creativity and skillful hands. I've given so many arguments in favor of pistachios, but I haven't said anything about their harm. Remember that people with nut intolerance or allergies may experience digestive problems from pistachios? Therefore, it's essential to consult a doctor if you observe such reactions to other nuts before including pistachios in your diet for health benefits. Also, I advise people predisposed to kidney stones to be more cautious with this product. Pistachios, like some other nuts, contain oxalates, which can negatively affect the urinary system. Moreover, the benefits of raw nuts do not apply to fried and overly salted fruits. A cup of fried pistachios with salt contains 8 grams of sodium. Excess of this alkaline metal can lead to high blood pressure, heart disease, and even stroke. Be careful. Finally, I'll share some interesting facts with you that didn't make it to this video. Fact number 1, a pistachio tree grows for more than 400 years. And all this time, it can bear fruit under suitable cultivation and care conditions. Can you imagine? Some people consider investing in growing these trees very promising. It seems to me that there are significant risks involved. By the way, there are over 100 varieties of this nut. They differ in appearance, smell, and even taste. However, in practice, only one type of pistachio, Pistachio vulgaris, is most widespread and demanded in world trade and cuisine. Fact number 3, although pistachios are often called nuts, and I've called them so throughout the video, they're actually not nuts in the biological sense. A pistachio is a drupe, or more precisely, a seed inside a hard shell. Surprisingly, walnuts and almonds are also drupes. Fact number 4. Oh, this is my favorite. Once, the authorities in Turkey decided that converting an entire city to pistachio fuel was a good idea. Yes, you heard right. In 2010, a project was developed with the idea of creating the country's first city to be heated by burning the dry woody shell of the pistachio fruit. The ecological city was to be located in the Gaziantep province in the southeast of the country. However, the project was never implemented. And finally, information you couldn't have done without. World Pistachio Day is celebrated on February 26th. That's all for now. Remember, excessive consumption of pistachios will lead to diarrhea. Thank you for watching.